I just had a revelation because of this pickle.
Maximalist mini bars with Mary and Captain and you. Get on the bus!
We're about to pass the St. Louis Arch. I really wish I could stop and take a look at it, but, you know, I gotta be in Dayton by tonight if I want to stay even remotely close to schedule. Well, I'm already like 4 days off schedule, which is why I have to hustle. Kind of defeats the point of travel for me to have to keep going past things on the freeway. I hate going past things on the freeway, but I don't really have a choice right now because I got to keep moving. The problem is I get really over-focused and I say I'm going to stop for 3 minutes and I end up stopping for 3 hours. You know, I just want to satisfy my curiosity about everything. But it's not going to happen. I got to keep moving. That curiosity is not always a good thing. I can remember, yeah, it's gotten me in trouble a few times. I remember one situation in particular when I was a kid. I think I mentioned this before. I was pretty badly bullied as a kid, and this one time I was on the bus and I saw this like pink thing. Okay, let me back up a little. I got glasses in 5th grade, and before I got glasses, I just had no idea what I couldn't see. I just thought everybody saw the way I did, you know, so I would see something and I'd be interested. I'd have to go over and touch it, you know, because I couldn't really see it. And that, you know, right there got me in trouble a few times. But this one time I'm on the bus and I see this pink thing under one of the seats on the other side of the aisle on the bus. And so I'm like, what is that pink thing? You know, it's pink. I gotta know what it is, you know? And so I get up to go over to check it out, and the bus monitor, a boy in 6th grade, they've given this kid a little bit of power, so he's going to use it, right? So what are you doing? I tell him, oh, I dropped something, I'm going to go pick it up. And he says, you can't do that. I can't allow you to do that, I think is how he put it. But if you tell me where it is, I'll get it for you. Okay, little junior petty bureaucrat, it's that pink thing under that seat. And he says, what is it? And I'm like, this is where I'm kind of stumped because I don't actually know what it is, right? So I'm like, it's, you know, it's a pink thing. It's under the seat. You can't miss it. It's bright pink. He says, okay. So he leans under the seat and he goes, oh, this. And he points right at it. I go, yeah, that's it. I can't wait to get this pink thing in my hand so I can figure out what the hell it is. And he says, okay, hang on a sec. And he grabs it. He has on these mittens and he doesn't take the mittens off. It's winter. And he reaches down and picks up. I notice when he comes up that the pink thing is like stuck to his mitten. And he goes, okay, I got your chewed up wad of bubble gum that you dropped that's got dirt all over it and that someone stepped on that you really want back. I got that for you. And he says this like an announcement, right? So everybody on the bus turns, everybody's staring at me while he's got this wad of bubble gum in his hand, and everybody's laughing and laughing, and I'm going, oh, no, that's not it. My thing must have rolled somewhere else. And he's like, no, you want it back? Like, here, open your mouth. I'll pop it right in your mouth for you. So I'm like, because I just don't want to open my mouth because I know this crowd of kids and I know what'll happen next. So finally he just takes it and sticks it right in my hair on top of my head. So yeah, curiosity can get you in some trouble. Oh, there it is. There's the arch. The official name is the Gateway Arch. It's like, I think it's 630 feet tall. It's the tallest monument in the Northern Hemisphere. It represents like the gateway to Western expansion. You know, the settlers going west. And it's dedicated to all American, but it wasn't actually designed by an American. It was designed by this guy, Saarinen. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right. I don't remember his first name, but he's Scandinavian. It's what's called a catenary arch, which is math. And yeah, I don't really do math, so you're going to have to figure that part out yourself. Oh, I hope we didn't lose the view of it. I wanted to get some footage.
What you think of yourself isn't what they think too.
Oh, cool.
How you speak of yourself is what you make come true. So take your little lights, make them a little bit stronger. Throw out the ones you killed. You don't need them any longer.
Just so you know, that was not as scary as it looked. It just you know, I just moved the camera over. I didn't jump over, just moved the camera over. It was fine. It's raining now, and I'm just hoping that it stops or gets a little bit better, because Captain really does not like the windshield wipers, and that does not seem to be getting any better. So I have to kind of just run them, boom, like he closes his eyes for a second. As soon as he wakes up, he starts barking again. So it's not a great situation. I stopped at this pilot station for fuel, and I think I'm going to hang out for a little while because I need to make some lunch. I need to take a shower. I need to do my laundry. The rain stopped, but I just really need a break. So I'm going to hang out, and after I'm done with everything, I can still get to Dayton. I'm pretty sure I can still get there tonight. So I parked over here in the corner, and I realized as soon as I did that I'm like parked in front of the dump, like where the RVs come to hose out their black tank, you know. I don't think it really matters because I haven't really seen anybody else out RVing. It's the middle of winter. I'm kind of like the only person who's out on the road who doesn't have to be. I scoped it out inside, and they have that recording going that says, "Attention truckers, please park your rig and come in to take a nice clean shower," which generally means there's no waiting. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm on my way in to take my nice clean shower, and I see these things. I'm sorry, but I just have to ask, does anybody eat these? I mean, are truckers coming in here going, "Excuse me, where are the circus peanuts? What are they even made of?" They're like petrified marshmallows. So this is the lounge where truckers come to lounge, and I don't know if they fight over the TV or not, but they might not actually even have control of the TV. It might be like pilot TV all the time, just commercials for like nice clean showers or Dukes of Hazzard reruns. I don't know why I would think that, but yeah, that's just where my mind went. What can I say? I'm gonna put in my laundry before I go into the shower, and then when I get out, it should be ready to move to the dryer. And the great thing about the $12 shower is that you get access to the shower room for pretty much as long as you want to use it for, which, you know, it doesn't sound that exciting, but there's a toilet, there's a sink, there's a little place you can sit, there's hooks for your clothes, there's this fan that, like, it works as an exhaust fan, but it's kind of jerry-rigged, but it's okay. And let's say that you didn't have any heat, like you don't have any heat in the bus, you can come in here, crank up the shower, steam up the room, and get nice and toasty warm. And then, of course, there's the highlight of the place, the actual shower itself. Get out of your mind. I just had a revelation because of this pickle. That sounds a little crazy. I took my shower, and then I moved my clothes into the dryer. And then as I was walking through the store, I noticed they had one of those big jars full of pickles, like at the cash register. It's not usually something I'd really even look at, you know, because it seems a little unsanitary, but for whatever reason, it just looked good. Like I just wanted one of those pickles, and no, I'm not pregnant. Not unless something holy's living in there. But I wanted a pickle. I got a pickle. I brought the pickle out to the bus, and the minute I opened the bag, did you ever have that experience where like a smell will take you back to a memory like much faster even than like a picture will? Okay, I opened the bag, and there was this smell of pickle juice that just came out, and right away I was like back on the bus, right? The school bus, and it was the day that somebody broke a pickle jar over my head. And to be fair, like it wasn't the plan to break a pickle jar over my head. You know, nobody said let's break glass on her head and draw blood. They did draw blood, but wasn't the point. I think the plan was they were gonna douse me with pickle juice so that I'd smell like a pickle all day at school. Fun, right? But somebody got a little carried away, and the jar got broken. I have 2 scars on my head, one's from the pickle jar, one's from running through a plate glass window in junior high, but anyway, I opened the bag, I smelled the smell, boom, I was back on the bus, and all of a sudden it occurred to me, just dawned on me out of the blue that I'm sitting here, eating a pickle, smelling this pickle juice on a bus that I own, and probably some of the worst experiences in my life happened on a school bus. I mean, when I was a kid, I would walk sometimes 5 miles home from school just so I didn't have to get on that bus. And now, grown woman, I go out and I buy a bus to live on. What's that about, you know? I mean, I'm genuinely asking, like, that's not a rhetorical question. What is that about? I never associated the two. I never made that connection. In all the time I've had the bus, I never made the connection until this pickle. I don't know.
You've got a problem for yourself.
Well, I'm going to finish my pickle. Then I'm going to go inside and I'm going to get my clothes out of the dryer. And we're going to hit the road. I mean, we're probably not going to make it to Dayton. That's just reality. But I have maybe like an hour left of comfortable driving in me, and that'll get us an hour toward Dayton. And then maybe I'll pick up some steam along the way. I don't know. I'm just going to go get my clothes. First, I'm going to eat this pickle. Okay, we have a problem. My clothes are not dry. Not only are they not dry, but they're soaking wet. They didn't even go through a dry cycle because the dryers are stacked on top of each other and there's a coin slot in the middle. And I guess when you put the money in, you're supposed to indicate which one you're paying for. And I didn't do that. So the one that was selected, I put my clothes in the top dryer. The bottom dryer was the one that was selected. So I just paid for someone else's laundry. And it's going to be like an hour before my clothes are ready. So we're just going to stay here tonight. Effingham, Illinois is the neighborhood of the night. Not the plan, but I'm pretty used to not the plan at this point. You really just never know what's going to happen on the bus. Either this bus or the pickle bus. That doesn't sound right. You know what I mean. I didn't know what was going to happen on the bus this night either. I don't know. Have you seen this one? Check it out if you haven't. I'll meet you over there.